Okay, right now what I want to do is demonstrate the technique that I like to use before a workout. For those of you who are starting to work out on a regular basis, you might be feeling a little sore the day after an exercise or sometimes even 2 days after an exercise. So I want to show you a couple little tricks here that you can do at the beginning of your workout with some very simple, inexpensive tools. This is just a simple rubber ball, like a super ball, and this here is a foam roller. You can get these at your local Targets and Walmarts and also at your sporting goods stores. This, of course, you can get just about anywhere. So I like to start with the little ball. For those of you who walk a lot or run a lot, you may find that the bottoms of your feet are sore or tender. This is a really great way to get some relief from that. So what you do really is just kind of step on the ball and begin to move your foot around, rolling the ball underneath until you find a spot that's sore, tight. Kind of pause there and allow a little bit of your weight to shift onto the ball. It will hurt just a little bit sometimes. It can be a little bit intense, but once you find that spot, you try to sort of squeeze your toes into the carpeting or the floor for just 2 seconds, and then relax for about 2 seconds, and then just repeat that. Squeeze your toes, and then relax. Really what you're trying to do is contract those muscles on the bottom of your feet while you're putting a little pressure on them with that ball, and then relax. You might need to repeat that 8 times, 10 times, sometimes 12, but after a while you'll begin to feel that muscle relax a little bit. You'll feel the pain start to go away. Once that happens, go ahead and roll it around a little more until you find another spot that's sore. Just kind of pause there and repeat the process. All right, obviously you're gonna do that on both feet. Sometimes you'll feel it more on the outside of your arches. Sometimes you'll feel it more on the inside. Sometimes it'll be more toward the heel. Sometimes more toward the ball of the foot. Just take your time. Don't rush through it. And take care of the bottom side of those feet. You'll be a lot happier with your walking and running and exercise in general if you can do that. Very similar concept. Use this device. It's foam roller. You can take care of your calves, quads, hamstrings, and so forth with this device. You sit down. Start to roll your calf muscle over the foam roller until you feel a spot that's a little bit sore or tight. Pause there. Find a way to contract that calf muscle, which is by pointing your toe. Hold that for 2 seconds, and then relax for 2 seconds. Same concept as with the rubber ball, except you're using the foam roller in this case to put a little pressure on that muscle that's sore. Again, you repeat that 8 times, 10 times, 12 times, however many it takes. Once that spot begins to feel better, go ahead and roll a little more, searching around for another spot that's sore. And repeat the process as many times as you need. Again, switch over and do the left foot as well. Once you've taken care of the calves, you move up to the hamstrings. Again, same idea. Roll back and forth slowly until you feel a spot that's sore. Once you feel a spot that's sore, pause there. In this case, you're going to dig your heel into the floor a little bit to activate that hamstring muscle. Hold it for 2 seconds and relax. Hold it for 2 seconds and relax. I think you get the idea. Next thing you can do is this IT band on the outside of the leg. It's a little bit tricky to get at it. Roll over on your side, put the other foot in front on the floor, and use your hands to keep some of the weight off, and you just kind of roll back and forth slowly like this. This one can be a little intense at times, especially at first, the first few times you do it. The harder you press with this foot and with your arms, the more of your body weight you'll take off of the foam roller. It won't be quite as painful that way. Just roll back and forth on that. Again, switch over to the other side.